Please allow me to welcome hima100 to the stage. One of the people that is watching my videos will watch my videos regularly and wanted to duel me today. So I did a couple of duels and I recorded two of them. Decided to go with this one for the duel video. I'm using my Shark Drake OTK deck. Used it in Duel 71, 73. Decided to take it back. Wasn't too difficult to edit to the new Forbidden Unlimited list. Only had to replace, I believe, 2 cards. And yeah. As soon as I started this duel, actually, I ran some calculations how much power the opponent's monster needed to actually do the OTK. Because to do the OTK properly, you need Inferno Reckless Summon. But to use Inferno Reckless Summon, the opponent needs a face-up monster. And for the strategy with Shark Drake to work, it needs to be in attack position to actually deal damage. So Shark Drake, with all of the 3 extra swords attached to it, is 5800 attack. If you want to deal 4000 damage each time, because Shark Drake can essentially attack twice, the opponent would have to be at 1800 attack twice. Then you'd have it. But after destroying the monster for the first time, Shark Drake, with its effect, can summon the monster back with 1000 less attack. So, if the monster is at 2300 attack, then it'll be at 1300 the second time, averaging at 1800, which means OTK. So if the monster has 2300 attack points or lower, then the OTK is possible. And this became important because later on there's going to be some monsters that are slightly stronger. And here he's using Card and 3 phase stones. I'm like, is he using Chain Burn? Is he using Final Countdown? He could be. And now I already have all of my pieces ready. I have Extra Sword, I have a card that can summon it, which in my deck are either Marauding Captain or Tin Goldfish, and I have Reckless Summon. So I'm like, what do I want? Well, everything else that the only other thing that I might want is a card that can negate traps, like Dark Bribe, or preferably Royal Decree or Trap Stun, of which I believe I have 3 of. Yeah, I have 3 of each of those in my deck. Not that I draw into them, but yeah, I'm using Hand Destruction here to, well, hopefully draw into them anyway, so I can do it next turn. But I draw into 2 Reckless Greeds and then get Raz. So I'm like, okay, might as well summon Raz to have something on the field, and then like place the 2 Recklesses face down to keep the rest of my hand for the combo next turn. So hopefully that'll work. Now my opponent discarded Tragudia and Hieratic Dragon of Su for Hand Destruction. I'm like, that is not Final Countdown or Chain Burn. Then I remembered that Hieratic sometimes do use Card. So yeah, might just be a Hieratic deck with Tragudia. So I placed Marauding Captain on top of my deck because I thought that'd be better than having Raz. Because would something occur that would make me unable to do the Reckless Summon play, I could just summon Marauding Captain, use its effect, summon the second one to have sort of a lockdown. And here comes the Hieratic Seal of Convocation, which came back to unlimited in this Forbidden Unlimited list. And Typhnoid is added, meaning because I have a monster on the field, he's able to make this play. Now I'm like, do I want a Solemn Warning? But then I'm like, nah. And then he plays the Wingbeat of Giant Dragon, returning Typhnoid to the hand, destroying all spells and traps on the field. I'm like, yeah, I'm actually going to draw a card with Reckless Greed here. He'll destroy my Solemn Warning, but the most important thing is that I'm actually able to do the OTK next turn, so that his two face downs going down is actually something I really appreciate. So I'm just going to take the 4 draws from Reckless Greed here. I like having the 2 of them because it still only skips 2 draw phases. And I hear he didn't actually return Typhnoid to the hand, and it was clear to me that he was just summoning it back to the field right after. And here, Forbidden Lance, understandable that he set it, but he sets Dark Hole. I was like, okay. And then Wingbeat was also a set card. But then yeah, you might as well. Heavy Storm isn't there anymore, so you can use them as MST baits to have your important spells that you really want not there anymore, I guess. No, you can just save your important spells, let's say Forbidden Lance, by having Dark Hole destroyed, because he wouldn't really need Dark Hole, because if I have a monster, then he can just summon Typhnoid and continue his plays with that. So here comes the Su, special summoning itself by tributing Typhnoid. What-Tail Dragon comes out, a Tomb comes out, and any person who's played Hieratics themselves, or has played against heretics knows what's going to come next. Atum is going to detach and summon one of the best dragons out there, in my opinion, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. I'm honestly surprised that it stayed unlimited for that long, because dragons weren't that great. It was really good in Chaos Dragons, but it was because of Hieratics that it actually became limited, because there was a Hieratic OTK which included Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon in it, and you needed at least 2 of them to do the OTK, so it was limited to make the OTK impossible, and I feel it's good at 1. So here comes come Nepthet and Curse of Dragon. You don't see the level 5 normals too much, but now he has a Tomb, which he's gonna Chaos Xyz change into Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger in a bit, but first Volcasaurus is gonna destroy Roz to deal a bit more damage than if it would have had attacked. Now here's a problem. This is gonna be his ending field, excluding the Gaia that he's still gonna summon. His weakest monster in attack position has 2,500 attack points, not 23, so I'm unable to do the OTK with Sharkdrake. And here's what I'm thinking about. I can either summon Marauding Captain, bring extra sword out, still go into Sharkdrake, but then he'd have 400 life points left. I could summon Tin Goldfish, extra sword into Sharkdrake, he'd still have 400 life points left. I could still use either Marauding Captain or Tin Goldfish to take out Red Eyes, but then he could just, good chance he could take me out by attacking either Marauding Captain or Tin Goldfish. So then I thought, I'm not going to OTK with Sharkdrake anyway, I'm going to go for something else, deal a little less damage, but taking out all of his monsters, which is Blade Armor Ninja and Photon Pappy Operative. Like, as you can see here, I'm really just looking through my Xyz monsters, what's the best play. Then I come up with Blade Armor Ninja with extra sword, he can get to 4,400 attack. Pappy Operative, if I at least summon 10 Goldfish, and then extra sword is at 3,100, so that's going to be a lot of damage. He's going to lose all of his monsters. I'll have a 3,100 and 4,200 monster in attack position. I'll have a good chance. So I have 10 Goldfish over here, and I'm summoning the rest of the monsters with it. Extra sword is summoned because the monster is special summoned with 1,500 points or less. Inferno Reckless Summon summons the rest, and he doesn't have any other monster that he can summon from the deck. So, Levelion Heroic Challenger Extra Sword Nitai de Overlay Nitai Monster de Overlay Network Coach Xyz Shokan. Right? Come on. Did I really think for that long? Arewario Kiko Ninja Bredo Hato Levelion Heroic Challenger Extra Sword Breaking You Overlay Nitai Monster de Overlay Network Kochiku Xyz Shokan Arewario Photon Butterfly Assassin. And I also use Blade Armor Ninja's effect. But I wanted to do the Japanese summon challenge. I haven't done them in a while. I want them. Also, speaking of Japanese things in anime, when I was on vacation in England, I was with my friend Seb, aka SMP Gaming, aka Nerd Squared, and on his Nerd Squared channel he does vlogs, and we made a vlog together. He's editing it together. We'll probably have it next week, Monday. It's called Confessions of an Anime Addict. So you probably want to watch that. So I use Pappy Operative as effective, but Red Eye's in attack position, so that's 3,100 damage dealt, because it's at 0 attack due to it being summoned by a Tomb. And then with 4,400 attack points on Blade Armor Ninja, I'm going to attack Volcasaurus and Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger. First for 1,700 damage, and then 1,600 more to leave him with 1,600 life points. That's 1,200 more life points that he has left compared to what I could have dealt with Sharkdrake. However, I would have preferred this field with a 3,100 and a 4,200 monster on the field compared to a Sharkdrake at 5,800, but a Tin Goldfish or Marine Captain at either 800 or 1,200, because you could have dealt some nasty damage there. Now, he has a Radic Seal Convocation. He's going to summon something cool. He's gonna go into a monster you don't see too often. He just wants a good attack to maybe bluff. Now here, doorbell ranks. I'm just gonna talk you through some stuff. I have enough to tell. But he's going to summon a monster you don't see too often, which is going to be number 25, Force Focus. And yeah, he was probably trying to just bluff with something. Pretty sure he didn't set any cards. But yeah, but Focus Force, what I didn't realize until I actually attacked it, is a light monster. So I was thinking that he would have Honest in his hand, because that's a possibility. If he would have used it on his turn while attacking, the max damage he would have dealt was 2800, due to that being the original attack of Focus Force, or Force Focus. Then during my turn, I could have just attacked into him. By waiting till my turn to use Honest, he would destroy one of my monsters and the other wouldn't be able to get over him. So, but as I said, I didn't think of Honest until I actually declared the attack with Ninja. So I was like, final turn, you just summoned something, I'm just going to finish it off. He didn't actually have Honest, so that's good. Otherwise, I guess I would have still been able to... I would have still had 1,000 life points left. I would have still had Pappy, and then a double Marauding Captain for the sort of a lockdown. Or I could have gotten a rank 3 XCs. I do believe I have like 1 or 2 rank 3 XCs. I don't remember. But yeah, that's the game. hima100, thank you for the duel. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to that video with Nerd Squared on Monday. I'm going to see you guys later. Bye-bye. Also, if you are on DN and you feel like dueling me and you happen to see me on DN, on admin duty or off admin duty, you can't PM me asking for a duel. If you mention that you're from YouTube and that you watch my videos, you have a lot bigger chance to make it. Because if it's just someone random, I probably won't duel you. Especially if I'm on admin duty, then the chance is low that you're gonna get to duel me anyway. But if I'm on DN, especially if I'm off duty, if you want to duel me, maybe for a video, let me know, PM me, and we can get something started. Probably. And you may make it to the YouTube with a video as well. See ya.